Welcome to week three's guided meditation for Templo Fitness's Modern Warrior Challenge. The theme this week is the champion. One of the things I think about as a champion or from the champion perspective is being able to have kind of a whole body perspective. So that'll be our mini theme for our 10 minutes together. For those that don't know, my name is Andy. I'm a certified mindfulness meditation coach. I'm a programmer, and my better half is Lisa. And I'm also, I think that's everything, actually. I don't know what else. I am a human. So what we'll have planned is I'll guide you through a 10-minute meditation. This is part of the silence portion for the Modern Fitness Challenge. And what I've been talking about in the first 2 weeks is this idea that we have modes of attention. And so we have a flashlight mode that we can use almost like a stage spotlight. And we can hone that on a particular thing. And then last is what we were looking at in week one. Week two, we were looking at how we can move that through the body. So we can move it, that attention into areas of the body. And there's another mode, which some people like to call lantern, or this sort of wide aperture awareness. And we can hold sort of whole areas of sort of space or the whole body. And so we can all at once have a sense of the whole body. So the whole body sitting, standing, lying down. And then you may be sitting in a chair like I am, or sitting with your legs crossed in more of a sort of yoga posture. All totally valid. Everything on that front. So without further ado, I'm going to put 10 minutes on our clock. And we'll begin. So as I mentioned, you can take any of those meditation postures that I mentioned. So sitting in a chair, sitting on the floor, lying down, or standing. You may find that you sway a bit when you're standing, and eyes open is maybe even a little bit better for helping to avoid that swaying, but totally a valid way of meditating. So as we begin, I'd like to check in after I've set my posture and just kind of see if I have any tension in the body. Often I'll have tension in my shoulders after a day of work, so I've noticed my shoulders are kind of higher up and I may be hunching over. And then just seeing if we bring our attention to that tension, potentially it will fade away. And if it doesn't, it's our first opportunity to sort of allow the tension to be there without having to push it away or sort of banish it or evict it. Just allow it to be here. And then finally, to set up, I like to do a few slow, deliberate, calming breaths. In the spirit of the Beastie Boys, we're going to breathe in slow in through the nose, and that allows us to breathe low into the lower belly. And then we're accentuating or extending the exhale. We can do that exhale through the nose or through the mouth. I prefer the nose because it allows me to slow and extend the exhale. Now you may find, it's totally possible, maybe not, but you may find that just a few deliberate breaths allows you to begin to feel a bit more calm. And how that might feel is sort of a relaxation around the shoulders, or maybe a relaxation around the belly or the chest. And if you've noticed that, see how where that is, and then see if, as you notice where it is, if you can begin to hold your whole body in awareness. When we try to do this, we might begin to feel the edges of the body. So maybe the layer of clothing next to the skin, where the skin is exposed. Play with our lantern metaphor, we can almost feel like our awareness is sort of bathing the edges of the body in that awareness. So you begin to feel all the edges all at once. And like our other sits together, we're bringing the attention to the whole body, knowing full well that, and expecting even, that our attention could be pulled away. And that's okay. That's our bicep curl for our attention. We just non-judgmentally bring our attention back to the whole body. Start the process over again. Knowing full well, or giving yourself permission to have that happen over and over. Orienting to that, noticing that your attention's been pulled away, bringing it back. If the whole body is too much, you can think of our lantern as just maybe our lantern of awareness, just maybe hitting the top of the body, the torso, or maybe just everything from the waist down. So see if one of those options resonates with you. So again, that tension might be pulled. There's noises around me. My attention gets pulled to that noise. I notice my attention isn't on the body, and then I bring my attention back to the whole body. Or maybe thoughts start to become too much, and I'm pulled away by things like, do I need to check the tires? Or I wonder if that package arrived, or something like that. So we notice the attention is on thoughts. Don't worry about it. No scolding ourselves, just noticing that. and then bringing the attention back to the whole body. Each time we do that, we're strengthening our noticing, and we're making it easier for us to bring the attention back to where we want it. Thank you for sitting with me for your 10 minutes this week. If you've done this more than once, thank you again for doing this more than once. If you enjoy the sits, it's helpful to subscribe. And if you want to know when I periodically do surprise live streams, you can click on the bell. This normally, our live stream for Templo Fitness has been normally coming out on Mondays. If you had clicked the bell, you would have gotten the alert for this. I'm late getting that out, but again, so appreciate if you get a chance to subscribe. That bell is helpful for getting live updates. And then if you have any reports, comments, things that were difficult for you or anything that you struggled with, maybe something I said was confusing, go ahead and throw a comment in and I'll get back to you on that. And then for folks that are in Templo Fitness, any other questions you have, you can always ask on the Templo member group page. That private group, I'll answer any questions that are there as well. So have a great rest of your week.